Hey guys, welcome to Just Pete a Little.
Blind Reacts.
We have another TikTok trend for you, embarrassing moments.
Oh, yeah. They're embarrassing, all right.
Let's get into it.
This one time I went to a spin class after a night of heavy drinking and 4 a.m. kebabs, and I farted a fart that smelled so bad that girl threw up, and they had to evacuate the entire gym because they thought they had a sewage problem. It's too embarrassing. It's just me. Now, 8 years later, I'm telling you guys.
What is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
I could write a book on most embarrassing thing that's happened to you. That's happened to me in my life. But the first thing that came to mind when I saw this stitch was 10 years ago, I worked at this company and this really sweet Korean family worked as the janitors there. And I'm Korean. I don't speak it well, and you're about to find out. But I bumped into them in the hallway on the way to the restroom. And the husband and wife, they wanted to introduce me to their daughter, who had just started working with them. And I should have said, 반가워요, which means nice to meet you. And instead I said, 반가워요, which means the fart is coming. And I did this while bowing. I was met with blank stares,
I'm bending over
nervous,
for you. Get a whiff.
And they never looked at me the same after that. And then I left the company not long after that incident.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see.
Go ahead, just let it out, hurry.
Okay, all right. So I was literally like about to use the bathroom. I'm 4 minutes away from my house, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Billy's sitting right next to me. There's no way this is about to happen. I'm like squeezing my butt cheeks together. I'm freaking pouring the sweat, about to tear up and cry. And oh, there it goes. I farted a little, it started coming out, and then it literally just started pouring out. The shit literally was squirting, like, because I had my butt cheeks so tight together, it started squirting up the front of my shirt, and it literally started oozing out of the front of my pants. I'm like, oh my God, Billy, oh my God, please don't look out the window, roll down your window, please, Billy, please roll down your window. Oh my God, it smells so bad. Oh, it's coming out more, and it literally was just like more and more, and oh, here it comes.
You tell me got your shoes and then dripping down your legs.
Yes, Billy, if you freaking tell anybody, and then Billy's like trying to get his phone all nonchalant, and I was like, you better
you would have stopped the car.
You better not tell anybody, but I'm going to tell everybody.
This happened when I was pretty new to dancing. I was about 19 years old. There's this trick that I do on stage where I cross my legs over my customer's shoulders and then I flip around and I put my whole ass in their face.
I should have bought a Powerball too.
To this day, this is the only time this has ever happened, but I accidentally farted in this man's face. Like, I felt him breathe it in. I was absolutely mortified, and I went in the dressing room and I started packing up to go home. And the other girls talked me into staying. I would not come out of the dressing room until they called me back on stage again. But when I did, this man was still sitting at the stage. So I got up there and I started dancing, but I was ignoring this guy and not looking at him. I was just dancing on everybody except for him. But I looked over and there was a $50 bill sitting in front of this guy. So I went over and I danced on him. But this time I just straddled him. And he whispers in my ear, "Will you do that again?" And I'm like, do what again?
Don't
do what?
He ended up giving me $700 that night to sit in VIP with him until I had to fart in his face.
God. Wow. Call 911. Fastly. Oh no. There's no gas line connected to the building.
Speaking of things that are embarrassing, one time in Marshall's, I went and I had to shit so bad. And so I went and I pooped.
Yep.
And then I looked down. I thought my mom was in there. And so I reached my hand under the stall and I went, hi, Mama. And then I was like, those aren't the shoes she wore. But like, the person did have the same shoes as my mom. Mama.
No.
And then I realized it wasn't her, and then I was like, well, now I live in this stall now. I can't get out.
Yes, you do.
Okay.